The problem you have in this country is Terrance Crawford could walk down Glendale in the mall, right, or in Phoenix or wherever, and no one would have a clue who he is. And he's the pound for pound #1 in the sport. I find that unbelievable.
Yeah, so do I. I guess my question is that how can that be good for the sport?
No, it's not. But I think it's a mixture of laziness.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, yeah, I stumbled across this shit, and Eddie Hearn says that Terrance Crawford is lazy, and I want to get my thoughts on it. I was gonna play another clip from the interview where he said that this fight won't do 10,000 pay-per-view buys. And I just got some shit to say about it. Now, I know a lot of people who are kind of upset with Bud. You would probably say, Eddie Hearn right. Bud not a star. Bud don't do big numbers. Another thing, to y'all who feel that way, if you don't notice, he never said Spence do big numbers. He does, though, but he's never acknowledged it. So, I just don't think, there's no code of it. There's no meeting we have. We got to call some meetings or some shit. There's nothing we have as black fans to where we can come together and accept anything. We accept whatever these motherfuckers throw at us. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I think there was a brother that was interviewing him. Nobody's offended. It's not just him calling Bud lazy. But I had to play that. Have you ever heard any other fighter get called lazy? Y'all heard any of these commentators tell another fighter he's lazy? Nah, we know that's a word that American whites have always called us as black people. So Eddie Hearn, he used one of the American words and shit. So I'm saying that to say, I don't care who you're a fan of. I don't care about none of that. I'm just saying, as a black fan, you should be very offended, because I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give a fuck how you feel about Bud. He was talking, when you say black fighters don't sell, you're saying black fans don't buy. So to shit on a black fighter, let me tell you motherfucker something. I told you, I'm this type of motherfucker. You could be my worst enemy, and it could be fuck you, and I could get together with other blacks and say, man, fuck that motherfucker. But a white boy can't tell him that. A white boy can't say fuck him. A white boy and nobody else. A Asian, nope. You can't say fuck them. We can say fuck them. You motherfuckers can't say fuck them. So I wish some of us gather up and we call a meeting on this shit, and yeah, we can come together and agree on that. We can say fuck Bud. Can't nobody else say fuck him. And I wish you motherfuckers stop saying Bud don't sit. Bud is a top 5 star in boxing. You notice they never say none of these other fighters don't sell. It's money only comes up when it's the black fighter. So I wish we take our hate out and we just take your Bud and Spence debate. Put that shit to the side. Can we get on Eddie Hearn ass for calling our fighter lazy? Can we get on his ass? Can we get on his ass for talking about some 10,000 pay-per-view buys? 10,000 pay-per-view buys, really? I don't give a fuck how you motherfuckers feel about him fighting Albanese. I don't care if you think he ducking, but to say Terrance Crawford is gonna do 10,000 pay-per-view buys is more than disrespectful. That's more than disrespectful. That shit is more than disrespectful. I didn't hear a lot of people come out when Andy Ruiz fought Chris Arreola on pay-per-view. I didn't hear a lot of people say that's gonna do 10,000 pay-per-view buys. Nah, so don't, and Bud is a much bigger star than Andy Ruiz or Chris Arreola. So don't do that, bro. Nah, don't do that. If I want to talk shit, and I got on Bud ass for shitting on the fans and blaming country and creators. Yeah, but you motherfuckers can't. And that's our problem as black people. We don't know how to check our own without letting other motherfuckers in. That's you See, we let Eddie Hearn. We let this, with that top on a piece of his shit. Yeah, that fucked up ass. Every time I see that top on your shit, it's crooked. You need to put a little more water on that motherfucker. That bitch dry as shit. You got a little spot in the middle of that motherfucker. Man, let me tell you something. I could fire Eddie Hearn ass up. But like I said, we gave him room to do this. And he said he talked shit about Spence during that interview. I mean, Spence is not active. When is he gonna fight? He all in our sauce. We done let Eddie Hearn in the pot, man. Eddie Hearn done took the sauce from us. So, yeah, he's saying that black fighters don't sell, which is what they've been saying for years. So, like I said, and I look at the reporters and everybody around just laughing. Money never comes up unless it's a black fighter. There's never a money problem. No, that's never nothing. Nobody ever said, how much money is Mikey getting when he fought Earl? Nobody ever said what he's worth. Nobody never said. So it just, I wish we stopped doing that. I wish we stopped. I wish we started appreciating our fighters, even if we think he ducking somebody or we don't like him. I ain't gonna let nobody else shit on you, and I'm not gonna tell you worthless. I'm not gonna let them tell you worthless. Just like how they try to do with Shakur versus Devin is a huge fight, but they'll try to come out and say Devin don't sit or some shit like that, and it's just nah, bro. But yeah, Eddie Hearn, he brought his mess ass out, and you know what? I'm kind of glad he done it. Because if Bob had been said it, and you motherfuckers ain't said it, because I know you motherfuckers ain't gonna stand up. Bob, y'all daddy. Bob been y'all motherfuckers daddy. Bob is these fighters daddy. I don't give a fuck, even if you ain't signed to him. Bob is your daddy. If you in boxing, Bob your daddy. Yeah, you black Bob y'all motherfucking daddy, and that's why y'all don't go against y'all daddy. Bob Arum is the Santa Claus of boxing. Yeah, that motherfucker want to know if you been naughty or nice. That motherfucker's a 90-year-old Santa Claus. He the Santa Claus of boxing. And you motherfuckers respect, you motherfuckers honor him. You motherfuckers honor, and some of you motherfuckers pray to him. So yeah, I know you motherfuckers ain't gonna go against Bob. Because he's that, Bob is an old slave master. And we can't really run game on him. Bob straight up and down, and he look at black people as worthless. Unless you fighting for him. So we know how Bob feel about black people. He have publicly came out and say how he feel about, and I know we ain't gonna stand up to him, but can we stand up to this? Yeah, this carrot top motherfucker Eddie Hearn. Can we at least stand up and tell him he need to stay his bitch ass in the UK? Yeah, this them UK blacks over there. And another thing about you UK blacks, they smile in your face. All the time wanna take your place. Them backstabbers. Yeah, UK whites, y'all some backstabbers. Y'all smiling. Y'all act like y'all ain't the best fans in the world. You motherfuckers are weird. And I saw that weird ass reporter. I saw when you asked Joe Joyce. Yeah, bro, like, this is another thing. I just want to point out the disrespect. And I know you motherfuckers ain't gonna point this out. That motherfucker told Joe Joyce, and Joe Joyce, another thing, I think Joe Joyce has a white mother or something like, and that motherfucker said, I bet you get them good genetics. He said some shit like that. I bet you get your good skills and this and that from your mother's side, and I bet you get her great personality, and I got your mother's number the last time Joe Joyce, you selfish. You should have slapped the dot. Let me tell you something. You should have beat that motherfucker. You should have beat him like he stole everything you had. You should have beat him like he stole everything out of your house. You should have beat the dog shit out there, reporter Joyce. And not only did he say he snatched your mama number and that's where you get all your good shit from the white side of your genetics, he also said, he told you stank. And he said Dylan White stank. He asked you, did you bathe? He asked you, did you bathe? You ever heard a reporter ask somebody, did they bathe? Or tell somebody they stanky? Or they're nasty. And don't get me wrong, Dylan White looked like that motherfucker that's been in the county 2.5 years fighting a murder charge. He looked like that motherfucker that come and visitate, cause a lot of time motherfucker be curly, motherfucker don't brush his hair, and then like he never get an edge. I've never seen Dylan White get an edge up. But besides that, I don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna say none of my fighters are nasty. You ain't gonna say they stinky. I don't give a fuck how dusty I say they is. You motherfuckers can't say nothing about them. So like I said, fuck Eddie, and fuck you, sneaky, backstabbing UK white report. You motherfuckers just as slick and sneaky as these motherfuckers over here in America. I don't fuck with you motherfuckers. You fans ain't shit. Y'all not the best fans. You motherfuckers are biased as shit. You only promote a black fighter when he act like a white boy. So yeah, fuck the UK. That's how I feel about you. So yeah, maybe we'll address Eddie Hearn. Maybe we'll point this shit out. But yeah, he called Bud lazy. And you're a Bud fan. Let's see how much you motherfuckers love Bud now. Let's see if you're going to stand up to the white boy. This is 903 Bias, and I am your host, Charles J. With that,